afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero of Sight, Defender of the Fatherland. Off here to our 1 vs 1. On favorable approach between the West, we got Vodka Company fighting here for the United States of America, freedom and democracy. Holding the line here with the 9th Infantry Division as the Germans under the command of Paulus. Here with the Upper Command West, charges forwards for Germany. Here with the 17th SS Panther Division, supported by the 21st Panther Division. We've got a Kuhwagen out here with Sturm Pioneers rushing forward here. Heavy towards the south, so we've got Scavenge, Firestorm, and Elite Armor there, but two rare doctrines at the moment there, versus Armor, Heavy Cavalry, and Tactical Support. A lot more common doctrines. Bulletins for Machine Guns Infantry versus All Infantry there. Actually, it's All Machine Guns there. That's also Machine Gun 1 there for some reason. But otherwise, it's All Infantry versus All Maschinengewehr. So both players sort of heading south instead of the north to an extent, being abandoned a bit here. Though we got riflemen up there with more riflemen away there for Vodka Company. So Paulus is heading for the southern fuel point, a bit of an interesting move. I mean, some players go for the north, some players go for the south. It sort of varies a bit here. The trick though is if you're going for each player for the south there, the problem is this cutoff point is a lot harder to hold for you, whereas it's a lot easier for the opponent to hold it compared to here where it's a lot sort of more wishy-washy. Due to partly this house is sort of carrying nicely, whereas here there's not really the same thing going on there. That's a bit of one of the order details of this map, if you will. But we got Storm Pioneers coming up. There's 2 Storm Pioneer squads for Paulus here, laying down barbed wire to deny cover and access to the fuel point more easily. Kuvan there just grabbing the southern point. Storm Pioneers going for the point here, laying down barbed wire there to further reinforce the cut-off point there. Maybe some folks goes following up afterwards, or maybe goes even for a 3rd Storm Pioneer squad. Just a lot of rifle there for Vodka Companies going straight for the fuel, but forgetting to connect it. Bit awkward there. There you go. Rifle versus Storm Pioneers rushing towards cover. And Kuvan there grabbing southern territory. We got the regular Volksgers on the way there for Paulus. Storm Pioneers flying over the Sturmgewehrs on the rifleman. And we got Firestorm for Paulus. The Firestorm has been chosen. We shall burn our enemies in a storm of fire. Ja, Dieter, we get it. No need to be dramatic. We burn the bastards when we burn some good. Rifleman setting out there. Looks like he's sort of pressing up north, getting ready for sort of big swing perhaps towards Paulus here in the south. And there you go, another push here. Storm Pioneers up to cover again. Good rifle threatening here, but Volksgers might be able to cover the flank there. Kuvan up support here as well. Storm Pioneers hanging back for now. They could themselves try to go up here and then flank towards the east against the riflemen. Of course, this is being caught here by troops moving up from the base. But so far on that, we got Volksgers getting the rifle out in the open. Here's Storm Pioneers going to cover. We got Storm Pioneers moving up close, but need support. They need support. They're a bit on their own now. They're doing some damage. The problem is they could easily focus down. In fact, that's what's happening there as Vodka comes in. But there you go. Taking advantage of the confusion, he moves in with the Storm Pioneers. Some very good early tactical maneuvering there, I think, by Paulus versus Vodka Company. Storm Pioneers are doing a lot of damage with the assault rifles versus Vodka Company's rifle. And there you go, they're taking further damage. There's just Storm Pioneers, just let loose. More folks are there following up for Paulus, so double Storm Pioneers. So Kuvan is so far working out reasonably well there for Paulus. The folks is basically carrying the flank. Early ambulance there for Vodka Company to make up for the casualties. God damn it, we need an ambulance now. Why? We kind of messed up. Oh, alright. Rifleman reactions there versus Storm Pioneers will learn health that they will need some medical attention to themselves, or they'll need, well, a coffin. Volksgers flanking up behind here on the other side. Rifleman taking heavy damage. Storm Pioneers pulling back. Truck out there, so that could probably be the battle group headquarters here for Paulus. I mean, if he had Storm Pioneers with a bit of experience, that might work out, but he's actually spending his munitions on something else, I think, and that might be some mines, no? No mines. Oh, there you go. No, it's a flamethrower, a Flammenwerfer. Storm Pioneers there reinforcing, need to fix up the Kugelwagen. Storm Pioneers bring up with the Flammenwerfer. Need to be careful how they approach, otherwise they will be easy targets. But if they get close enough, they can burn out those Yankees. Here being repaired. We got the battle group headquarters up there for Paulus. Vodka Company is yet to take up. He's just going for the free rifle again. The ambulance did delay sort of a 4th rifle squad or any sort of take up there, simply due to the fact, you know, he'd rather prioritise getting his men healed up. But he's moving up pretty aggressively, trying to sort of reinforce the troops at the front line, giving him a bit more resilience at the front line, making him harder to push off, but also just getting more pushing ability. That's actually, again, it's a risky move, but done well, it can be quite potent, because, again, it makes you so much harder to put off. I mean, it's essentially then a half-track that can not just reinforce troops, but heal them. Of course, a lot less bulletproof and not fully functional, but still, it rather works like that. And again, that can be really potent. In fact, back when it was really good in the early beta, something like that, it was insanely good. Of course, it can still be pretty good. It just requires to be a bit more careful about how you do it. And so far, the Vodka Company is using it for extra resilience, pushing part of the front line. Medics on the way, their Storm Pioneers still need to reinforce. And Stuart Pioneers dealing with the riflemen with their assault rifles. Up here, you got the Kubelwagen with forces support dealing with the riflemen there. Damaged engine on the Kubelwagen. And there you go, more Stuart Pioneers just arriving, dealing here with the riflemen, pushing them away for the fatherland. With the Fulton squad flanking in here, riflemen being pushed back. We've got a mortar out here for Vodka Company to further deal losses to the Germans, to the Krauts. Fulton, they're out in a bad position to retreat, and again, just continue reinforcement healing from this forward ambulance. I'm seeing slightly more usage of it, again, more people getting bolder with it, just not sticking to what they know, but actually experimenting a bit more, so trying to get some more aggressive plays out there. So that is nice to see there. Kuhwagen there fixed up, Stuart Pass being heated up, and more or less are good to go again. Follows there's an advancing line of riflemen. Bullets flying in the general direction, and they are pretty much exposed. There's they have to fall back, but there you go. Stuart Pioneer counter-attack, attacking from the eastern side of the road, forcing the riflemen across here, and they might actually be forced to fall back here. The ambulance now, in fact, is going to be completely exposed here, plus the mortar. It's going to have to get out there pretty quickly. Rifle trying to sort of stall here. Grenades would have helped a bit, or a 50 caliber machine gun, any kind of tech, but he's going for the captains. He's got nothing like that. Mortar getting out of the ambulance, getting out of there. And we got double flamethrowers up here for Paulus. Double flamethrowers is really sort of going in for the fire storm bit of this sort of idea here. As for the 17th SS Panzergrenadier Division, it was a division raised in 1944, and in some cases didn't even have months, weeks of training before it sort of actually had to fight the Americans as they attacked in June. It was also largely composed then of ethnic Germans from Hungary, meaning there was also issues there with communication. Simply because, you know, the officers were German, but the rest were basically Hungarians, even though they claimed to be sort of German. Little fun fact there. It was very much one of the very most unelite SS units ever. It fought overall from now on to the end of the war, but pretty much only fought on the Western Front, and I think was the only SS division to only exclusively fight on the Western Front. Fun fact there. We've got Stuart doing, but they can against rifling again. A lot of assault rifles, a lot of mortar, flamethrowers there, but need to be careful with the mortar there, particularly the one side of the house. They are low on health, and one wrong move there could result in their death. In fact, right here we can see that Paulus is getting pretty aggressive. He's going to lose the Kuhwagen. He might lose the Stuart Pioneers as well there. Need to retreat. Both squads. Pretty risky there, pretty risky. I mean, he was really sort of risking a lot there versus Vodka, but it seemed to an extent worked off here, though. Again, he has lost the Kuhwagen. Meanwhile, though, he's been able to keep his opponent off guard, losing the southern fuel pond, but getting the northern fuel pond here away from the armies. MD-34 arriving there for Paulus, again with a lot of bullets and supporting its accuracy. I mean, it's going to be sort of reasonably nasty. Stuart Pioneers reinforcing again, healing up quickly. One close to Veteran 2 already. In fact, both are pretty close to Veteran 2, which will definitely be sort of one of the first sort of boosts there. Rifleman versus Fult's going to see inside the house, and they're not going to be too well off. MD-34 getting up the support, but instead it's going to try and cover the southern fuel pump. We got a Raketenwerfer here, since obviously with the captain out, he is worried about a Strood coming out, and that is a pretty reasonable worry for Paulus there to have. Stuart Pioneers more or less good to go. Raketenwerfer arriving. Important they grabbed. We got more rifling on the way there for Vodka Company. A lot more rifling. In fact, it's going to be up to 4 rifling there versus Paulus. MD-34 holding the rifle. They have not, captain had managed to grab the fuel pond there away from Paulus and the 17th SS. Stuart Pioneers now both Vetchi 2 going here again. Might want to repair the ambulance. It's not looking to be in such a great condition anymore. Stuart Pioneers rushing forwards again. No real cover out in the open versus a lot of rifle plus the mortar nearby. It's again pretty risky. Might get a rifle squad there, but he needs to retreat there. And now the other Stuart Pioneers need to retreat because again out in the open there's a mortar, low on health, and they are very much outnumbered. But still, almost got a rifle squad there, did some damage, but these kind of attacks, they can only work for so long. So, I mean, he needs to perhaps consider re-evaluating his assault tactics there. We got an MD-34 more on the way there for Paulus. I mean, had that assault been supported by an MD-34, things I think would have looked a lot different, though. Got the northern victory point, northern fuel point that has been secured here by Vodka Company and the 9th Infantry. Second MD-34 almost done there for Paulus. Almost got the southern fuel pump back there for the fatherland. And there you go, MD-34 out there for Paulus. Stuart Pioneers healing, reinforcing, getting ready for the next big push. Mortar firing rate, and there we go, we got the Stuart for Vodka Company. A bit late there, but again, with all the losses suffered due to the attacks. But at the same time, those made good use of the captain track to supervise the Stuart. Very strong move there. Stuart Pioneers there, pushing forward under the aegis of the MD-34, covering the assault here, suppressing the defenders wherever they're standing. Good work, of course, at the same time there, several defenders actually shielded, but at the same time, then heavy cover, and this flamethrowers can do a lot of damage. There you go, Mord hit. Of Causing quite a bit of damage, causing a total collapse there of Paulus's men. Does not wish to push further, meaning he's actually suffering from fuel loss. Plus we got the steward out now, like Kedner that is nearby, ready to deal with that. Fight up at the northern fuel point here with folks with assault rifles, small rifle arriving. Straight into the Kedner effort. Pretty close there, could have tried bypassing, but then again, not enough room to maneuver it for it to work perhaps. Those Sturmpine squads, in fact, now getting awfully close to Veteran 3 already. I mean, those flamethrowers really make a difference there for Paulus, but at the same time, the tactics used also ensure they just get more experience that way as well. So, I mean, in that regard, he's actually ensuring there's a chance of them actually reasonably well hitting Veteran 3, in which case, beginning popping concussive grenades to the lights at the end, in which case they only become really good. Mortar fire here landing against the support weapons in the centre. In the south there, MG-14 will arrive from there. And we got another truck out there. Could be planning mechanised revenue or be setting up for the Schwer Panther quarters. Sturmpine is heading northwards. A lot of pressure then in Paulus in the south. The MG-34 being attacked here by the Stuart light tank, engaging with coaxial machine gun and main gun. I can't over there, though, pushed back. Sturmpioniere heading northwards. Troops there standing about. There we go, rapidly getting the Sturmpioneers. Bit of flamethrower fire there, and there we go, wrapping up north. A lot of squad, but at the same time low on health. Sturmpioneers can do a lot of damage. There you go. Almost got one wiped. Not enough support though. They're getting swamped here by American rifle returns, so this could quickly result retreat. In fact, there we go. One squad. He's looking close, being focused down. There he goes. Going to lose it. He's going to lose it. Too slow again. There you go. Retreats both instead of having one cover. Fultz is rhyming, but there we go. Too late to save the other squad. They're very close here. Bit risky there what Paulus is doing with his Sturmpioneers. It can work well against aggressive, but at the same time, without something to cover the retreat path, it can run into some issues there. So there we go. One of his veteran Sturmpioneer squads with a flamethrower lost. Quite a loss there for Paulus and the 17th SS. Reinforcing here. Very close to veteran 3 already. And then he can actually pop a concussive grenade with it, which will certainly give them a bit more of an advantage when attacking, but also defending. In the south, rather than grabbing points there. Stewart almost good to go. Captain engaging here, the Fultz Grenadiers. And we got a Schwer Panther quarter going up there for Paulus. Could probably go for some early orbital damage, that way pressure back at Vodka further. Who we can note is actually going for Browning automatics now. Definitely not a bad idea. Though he has yet to use a doctrine compared to Paulus, of course, went straight for Firestorm. Otherwise, then neither players are getting really close to anything further due to the severe harassment going on from both players on each other. So, I mean, any tanks are going to be somewhat off there for Paulus and same for Vodka, but this, even if he sort of managed to take up there. Troops in the center being suppressed by the MD-34. Veterans who won there. John Panis was captain here, almost 53, but at the same time they're awfully bunched up, right next to a mortar. And there we go, they are veteran 3. But there you go, we got the Stuart, the Kenmouth not quite ready to support, need to retreat. Wooksook, he's trying to get the mortar, but he's risking it. He really wants that mortar dead. It has caused him too much grief, down to one Sturmpioneer though. Got the mortar pushed back, but so low on health there with the Sturmpioneer. It's really risky there. Mortar wiped, in fact. Mortar wiped. Fulton's in a bit of trouble. He can soon go, in fact, go for orbital dive now he wants to. They need to repair the Schwer Panther quarters. Sturmpioneer is here now, closing in Veteran 4 rapidly, and then Veteran 5. I mean, those Sturmpioneers have clearly been a huge sort of benefit here from them. I think that's definitely something that I think from Orbital Commander West players to learn from in just using Sturmpioneers. Again, they're sort of a group unit, if you will. In that regard, Paulus has used them pretty aggressively with flamethrowers, and they've certainly paid off. 18 kills already, close to Veteran 4. Orbital on our way there for Paulus. Fultz is up north here, but dealing with rifle attacking in there. BARs in hand. And Fultz out in there in a bit of trouble. Other units getting ready. We got the MD-34 covering the cut-off point there. It's not really connecting to anything, so it's sort of a pointless posting to an extent. Stuart rushing straight forward into where he knows there's a Kedner, so that's a bit of a silly decision here, to be honest, by Vodka Company, and the response is pretty quick there and brutal. In the centre, we've got Ruffner coming against the Fultz because it's Germans running straight into it. There we go, an intended grenade off. That will work out. More to this far back here, need to get the one back to the front line to support quickly. I mean, Vodka, though, is otherwise controlling the map here against Paulus. But we could consider some mines up there, at least doing more with the Storm Pioneers. Obviously, I'm moving ahead. Oh! Double upgraded? I'm guessing that's a bug. It's not supposed to do that. Otherwise, someone, I think, needs to have a chat with Relic. Ah! He's actually upgrading it for a second time, which is technically not supposed to be possible, but, well, guess it's happening. That's pretty nuts. That is pretty nuts. Also on there, finding where the light machine gun again here, the Americans out in the open. Though they are pretty close to mortar, that could backfire on them. And in fact, you know, hand over the Americans some light machine guns, but... there we go. Double LMG 34s. That's definitely highly regular. He's definitely highly regular. Light has gone the way there for Paulus. Troops suppressed. Sturm Pioneers rushing northwards. Light infantry gone there on the way for him for a bit of light artillery there versus Vodka coming in south. Folks is making progress. Great echelon setting out. And we got grenades here for Vodka Company. Some smoke and other bits available. Definitely not a bad idea here. Sturm Pioneers from there. Go. We got grenade off. No grenades here from Paulus's men. That's the Bernovitz Yankees, and there go Veterans 4. Also on there, they'll get double LMG 34. Just tearing into them out in the open. I mean, that's definitely not the position he wants to be against Oberstdorf with double LMG 34s. Not without some smoke or something like that to not cover the map, but he's not. Mortars doing some damage there, troops being suppressed here by nearby MG 34. Mortar isn't really doing anything there. Guessing it's trying at something else. Yes, they're being suppressed by enemy 34. We got bazookas up for them. Up north, Stuart roaming about. Pearson's just each retreat before the Oberstdorf annihilates them. Stuart sitting down. We got a smoke screen there. Tactic car up and assault there from Vodka Company. Good move though. In this case, it's better off for the Mortons to lay down a bigger smoke screen, but also more longer lasting. Whereas the rifle smoke tends not to last too long, so it's a bit less efficient there. And again, the smoke from the mortar is also free compared to the rifle smoke. Oberstdorf hang behind the MD-34. We got more Sturm Pioneers away for Paulus, who has actually lost his Veterans 4 Sturm Pioneer squad. That's a huge loss for him. I missed that one. That's a huge loss though, losing such veteran Sturm Pioniere. Definitely a victory there for Vodka Company against Paulus and the 17th SS. MD-34 providing current fire there for the Raketen effort back here. Sturm Pioneer sending out. He can soon go for a Panther 4. We got another smoke screen there, but again, forgot the Oberstdorf. Not even allowed to fire freely anymore. That's, I think, a bit of a mistake here with the Oberstdorf roaming about.
God damn it. Someone get us out of here.
Veterans 2 on them, rifle moving up.
Points are down to 300.
Bringing in pretty good there, go grenade off. No idea what he's planning with that mortar. Troops moving up there, folks. Stuart supporting here. Need to get up there to deal with the Oberstdorf. Oberstdorf rushed away. Grenade off. And up here, healing reinforcement going on. Sort of. Quick kill there, 6 kills. MD-34 Academy up north. We got Sturm Pioneers under fire from the Major. He might actually be aiming for a Panther here, going in more aggressively versus his opponent. Going in a lot more aggressively. As for Vodka Company, we've got Take Up. He can soon go for Sherman tank he wants to here versus Paulus and the 17th SS with support from the 21st Panzer Division. Another fun fact is acted several times. German High Command activated with themselves. They shouldn't just, you know, disband the division and then move the equipment to where it's more needed, plus the troop, because there was overall never that apparently a great performing division. Aircraft shot down there. Still a bit of aircraft there from Vodka Company. It's not a bad idea. But he's got like Kenneth in his sights. He's calling in artillery only, moving in the Stuart here as well. Bit risky at the same time. Might actually collapse slightly the northern front there for Paulus. Going to southern field point again. Northern one a bit further away, and this time underground for the Sheriff Panther's quarters, which is still standing. Grabbing open the footsteps, grenades off. Orbs on here. Betsy 2 with double LMG 34s. That's just insane. Troops down to heavy fire though. Of course, I mean, the worst case scenario is they drop above light machine guns at some point. Vodka come to use against them, but that's definitely a bit of an edge there he's got, unless Vodka Company can silence them soon. In theory, he's got the options, but again, him ordering his mortar not to fire freely was definitely, I think, a bit of a mistake there. Smoke screen down, he goes for the fuel point there. Good move by Vodka Company. Good move, actually. Good use of smoke, except then Johnny gets out and sticks his nose too far out. God damn it, Johnny! It's a truck. You can't hurt it, you idiot. But Sarge, I don't care, Johnny. I don't care. Troops in reinforcing, stood good to go again. He can soon go for an actual tank here. Very close. Rifle push back though with the Fultons rushing in. Troops heading south. It's not enough support there for the rifle there though. He's gone for doctrine though. It is armor and he's lost a rifle squad. Quite a loss there for Vodka Company in the 9th Infantry. So that probably means tank destroyers but also bulldozer Shermans, which certainly could be quite effective as all the infantry here from Paulus. Anti-tank gun out there for Vodka Company. He's clearly worried about enemy armor, and certainly Paulus can now go for a Panther here. The Panther Kampfwagen 5. Bulldozer Sherman now available, and there you go, he calls it in to blast some Krauts apart. Grab and push back here with a double Obersoldaten, or double LMD Obersoldaten. Smoke screen off there. Fulton retrained to the rifle and fire. Mortar nearby. Rifle moving out with the Fulton Grenadiers. Bulldozer Sherman heading southwards. Not enough munitions there though for the Pintler Matter 50 caliber. Fulton's on top. They quickly focus down the anti-tank gun. Good prioritization there from him. Still no sign of armor there though from Paulus. Sherman they're moving ahead slowly with its 155mm howitzer. Smoke screen down there against the front of the MG34. Good. Sherman heading southwards. Getting up near, but there goes on under fire. Close to getting hit there, but only does a bit of damage. Ultimately has to fall back in the face like Kedden effort. So that didn't quite work out there for Vodka Company. Here in the centre, jump on it's now with Panther Rex and the mortar fire. And up north, you got the student engaging a full Grenadier squad. A lot of fighting up north, centre, and south here. And there you go, we got the Panther on the way there for Paulus. And, well, in this case, supported from the 21st Panzer Division, the 17th SS at most had Stugs and Jagdpanzers essentially, and the Jagdpanzers didn't actually arrive in time for Normandy, for example, and they actually had to make do with Mardis there instead. Fun fact. They only arrived later alongside with the tank destroyer battalion, Jagdpanzer 4 battalion of the 12th SS, were basically used by other units. They never arrived with the parent divisions there in Normandy. Stewart acted close to getting the spare Panther quarters there, but obviously will not be able to survive for that long. And there you go, Panther out here for Paulus. Veteran free on the mortars, trying to, I think, knock it out. They're a bit risky. In the south here, Kenner's going to need Gateship of Rifleman. Bulldozer Sherman being fixed up. Stuart's going to need some repairs as well. Orbs on done fine. He gets the mortar crew as well there pretty rapidly. Panther sets out, trying to crew, but they're under fire. There we go, quickly suffering losses here in the centre. Heavy fighting as well, Rifle being overwhelmed. In the south, there we go. Got the Kedner for a small victory there for Vodka Company versus Paulus. Bulldozer Sherman ready to rock the Germans. And there you go, Fulton's under fire. Quickly suffering losses. Other Fulton's squatting a bit on top of there as well.
The enemy is overrunning one of our
Might try and use this suit here for sniping, but then again that's going to be pretty risky with the Panther about. Got the mortar, denied it to the Germans. Fulton's running straight to the rifle here with the BAS, a bit risky there by Paulus. We got the Sherman moving down, we got the MD-35 on the house as well. That takes a direct hit and collapses, annihilated up north. This Panther going straight for the student. Bit risky. Charging in blindly, but then again there's not enough support nearby to support the steward. At least he can't get to the terrain there. In the south though, Fulton's going to swap up here with the Sherman as well. Shots bouncing off the Panther's armour as it pulls back to safe lines. So what will Vodka Company go for next here against Paulus? What will Paulus go for next? Another Panther. Flamethrower Hetzer. We got like over there for Vodka Company adding some more anti-tank to his arsenal versus Paulus.
Combat unit ready.
And there we go, he does in fact go here for Flammhetzer. Or Flammpanther. An Axis Hetzer. Adding the Pentagon machine gun here, which technically could be operated from inside the Hetzer. But which they've decided to model as being operated by an actual gunner. But it was actually designed to be able to operate it from inside. In fact, later modern Stu 3Gs would also operate the same machine gun. Little fun fact there. Rifleman versus Fulton Canadians, we got the Sherman moving up north to support there. Grenades going off. Nasty hit there. Captain though needs to get out of there before he gets annihilated. Almost losing the Fulton Canadians there, and close but not quite. Paulus here a bit on the back foot, but there we go. We got the Flammhetzer there ready. 60mm of sloped armor. This variant though was pretty much created for Operation Northwind and storming the Maginot Line, which was back under Allied control. Fun fact there. Pretty much no action elsewhere, I believe. And overall, I think there was like 8 of them made. Compared to several thousand regular Hetzers were made in just the last year or so of the war. Little fun fact there. And in fact, the Hetzers first saw action on the Eastern Front only late 1944. Saw action on the Western Front. Panther sending out there. Sherman out there as well. Regular one. Grenade off there. Doesn't quite do anything against the Obersoldaten. Nice try though there by Vodka Company. We got the Kenner from nearby. Also note he's keeping his Panther well supported by the units, meaning it's not moving in on its own. Kenner not quite well set up there. Rifle moving up close to that. No, versus the Obersoldaten. Got the Sherman moving in. The flanking in might go here for the Obersoldaten. Rifle being pushed back. No, he's going for the Panther. He's going for the Panther. A bit risky there. He's sitting in on own without support, or at least sufficient support. Lost another unit there, though. That's the fear in the Obersoldaten. He really wants that Panther, but it's really risky up north here. Fulton's pushing back a rifle squad there. Pulls back the Sherman, though. Pulls it back. More Sturmpanies on the way there for Paulus. Obersoldaten also retreating here. Settling southwards here. Pretty close there to getting the Panther, but at the same time, there's, I think, also definite risk he might lose the Sherman here. So I think in that case, he might end up making the right choice. At least to be supported with another Sherman. Maybe he could have pulled it off. Yeah, a bit of some nasty losses there for Vodka Company. He's losing several infantry squads here to Paulus. More Sturmpanies on the way there for the 17th SS. Playing the Shermans, fixing them up, moving up anti-tank guns as well to deflect any further armoured assaults there for Paulus. Up north, Fulton's there grabbing back the northern victory point.
Pioneer Cooper is ready for action.
Quick grenade there, flashing them out into the open, into the easy range of the BARs. But there you go, and send a grenade off in return. In this case, the Riflemen though win against the Fulton, seeing them running. But there you go, Obersoldaten moving up, and they just need to retreat there. They just need to retreat. In the south, their point being secured. Sherman's fixed-ish. MG-34 Veteran 3 there for Paulus. Panther being fixed up there with the double Sturmpioneers, Minesweepers, and Panzerschrecks. He's mostly probably, I'm actually doing it for the extra repair speed. I don't think he's too worried about Vodka Company laying down any mines. So in theory, he has the capacity for it. Another bit of air recons there from Vodka Company again, trying to scout out what his opponent is doing and to prepare for it. Nice work there. Also crashing down close to the enemy headquarters. Fulton moving up, then getting the rifle, needs to get away, got a grenade off him. Not quite working out there. Flammhetzer getting a few kills. Healing reinforcement there.
Send your orders.
Fulton's going for the southern victory point.
Ready for deployment. You're ready. Send the orders.
Bit of a traffic jam there, but Paulus gets it sorted out. Panther fast side Kenner for nearby. Bulldozer Sherman not nearby to support. We've got a fighting position going up there to support nearby the front line. Need to get the Sherman out of there. Need to get the other anti-tank if it's nearby to help deal with the Panther. Bit risky here. Pretty much send the Panther into extent without support, but there you go. Flammhetzer's Fulton's now arriving. That Kenner has a lot of trouble. Need to retreat. Fighting in the centre here, up north, more fighting. Orbison next push back here, but the rifle squad doing quite a nice bit of damage there against them actually. And he lost an anti-tank and crew, likely the Kednev there, lost once more. Back in German hands. Flammhetzer with 5 kills. And he lost the Kednev again. Vodka Company was able to deny it to the Krauts once more. Panther back in base, but maybe ready to work again. Again, with taking back. Bulldozer fires. Shoots a bit too far there, but 13 kills already, not bad. MD-34 with 5 kills. Panther moving up with machine guns blasting away. And Captain nearby, but seems to largely turn into an anti-infantry unit. There's a lot of back and forth between these two hardened players. Up north, those steel pilots securing, could consider mines. Flumheads there takes hits from the anti-tank and the M1.
Standing by. Send orders.
Another hit there. Another hit there from the anti-tank and on the Hetz's frontal armour. Rather than getting the Sturmpioniere. For the South Foxes, they're arriving.
The capture point is being overrun.
Sherman almost good to go. Orbital line sending out there. Close to it, 74. If you could smoke them, force them to get close, maybe grenade them that way, that could work out. But there you go, band grenade off against Rifleman. Risky there, he moves out in the open, hits a mine instead. They're going to get wiped. They're going to get wiped badly. Another tragic loss there for Vodka Company, suffering heavy infantry loss of that. Paulus' men, there you go. Bulldozer Sherman getting inspection to one, force their push back. Sherman coming to south-ish, but not really. And basically got here, Paulus' armor just sort of waiting on parade. He can actually go for a second Panther in moments as well. But Vodka Company probably should consider replacing some of his infantry losses now. But at the same time, he also needs to prepare, I think, a Jackson to help deal with the Panther here. Would certainly also help a bit versus the Flumheads. Not a lot, but just a bit. Sherman almost got a hit down the Panther, but the Panther returns and actually hits. Anti-tank and coming from north. Finding position, getting the 50 caliber to actually cover the victory point there. Not a bad idea. Rifleman heading northwards. We've got the orbital in there hiding, ready to cut down any armies. And another Sherman on the way there for Vodka. And we got an infrared half check on the way for Paulus plus a light infantry gun. Interesting.
Panther, ready to move.
Interesting. Panther in the south with minimal support, but actually some support.
Standing by.
Regions under fire.
Infrared half-track is ready for action.
And we got the infrared half track out there for Paulus. Up north, the Fox coming ahead for the Sherman there. Second one almost done there. Nice Panther fast hit there, but ultimately didn't do much. In the south here, Panther hanging back. We got a Kedneff if they're waiting around the corner. Fox have been put out of cover by the Sherman.
Tank support is here. Sherman
Infrared half track there, spotting up where the Kedneff is hidden. If it hadn't revealed itself by then as well. And wiped there by the Foxguns again. That's why we're infantry with your tanks. It allows you, for example, to deal with anti-tank guns, which the tanks a lot of struggle with. Fox, they're wiped out here by the Sherman. Bit of a loss there for Paulus. So it's not just Vodka who's suffering infantry losses at this stage of the fight. Sherman halfway to victory 2, anti-tank and moving downwards. So we've got 2 Shermans plus a 105 in the Sherman. Panther falling back again. And he's got the fuel for a second Panther. Point-wise, though, population-wise, he doesn't quite have it, though. Might be why he went for the infrared half track instead, you know, for a bit of intelligence advantage there against his opponent. Fun fact, some Panthers actually had infrared sights, you know, actually sort of see in the dark there. Little fun fact. Low light into gunfire in this case, silencing the fighting position as soon as he got spotted. Sherman operating in the north there. Noting, by the way, he has yet to upgrade a single Sherman with a 50 caliber machine gun, though that would actually help them versus the infantry. You could also soon go for an M10 tank, so I suppose support, but still, there's the Panthers. The Jackson would be a bit better, better range, better penetration. Overall, they're serving a lot there, plus the HPF rounds at Veterans 1 also have more damage, which is really great versus the Panther. Another ambulance away there for what could come to replace the one lost to those damn Krauts and their artillery. Sherman basically supporting the northern infantry. We've got Sturmpies moving up, plus the orbital hanging back. He's Sherman firing away though, gets a good hit. And there goes on striking in there. Rock needs to retreat before it's too late. There we go. He is very swift to retreat this time around. And then disengages with the Sherman as well, rather than risk it there. Flamheads are waiting for something to do in the south. Rolling hitting them out though, and strikes. Burning away at this Yankees and shooting some. No, by the way, the Hetzer was overall very cramped inside of it. It wasn't exactly big, and that was probably one of the bigger criticisms of the Hetzer. It was a very cramped experience compared with most other German vehicles. No fun fact. They're also on Poopy trying the northern victory point. Good work there. Sherman needing repairs. Air reconnaissance again from Vodka Company. He's doing a lot of reconnaissance against his opponent. Get very good moves. They're very good moves. And of course, Paulus is doing the best he can with the infantry half track. There goes jumpers on the front for the Sherman. Actually got a BAR there.
Crew, get ready. Prepare for action. The enemy now have 200 points.
200 points left, but 315 for Paulus. It's not like he's got a huge lead, though he does have a lead there over Vodka Company in the 9th Infantry. We got there, it's M10 tank destroyer out, the Wolverine, which by the way was also based on the Sherman chassis, same with the Jackson tank destroyer. In fact, they based a lot of things on the Sherman chassis in reality. Need some armor support down there. We got the tank destroyer moving down there. A more armor would be a good idea. Getting there the Flamheads with its 3-inch gun. Good hit there on the Flamheads. Panther hanging back, not engaging with the rest of the units. Going for the fuel, going for the victory point, moving ahead pretty boldly thanks to the M10 there. He's clearly not too worried about the Panther, which actually has rain advantage over the M10. There we go, shoots, penetrates. M10 needs to fall back, he needs to get more armor down there, or at least some other supporting elements. Pulse is moving up. Major rifle cap firing all the way there. Good hit there by the anti-tank and on the Panther. And a damage engine as well, taking down to half health here. Got the Orbison waiting all the way up here, ready to counterattack after the booby trap's gone off. So what do you use as a booby trap? Oh, you know, a big box saying freedom inside. Ooh, sneaky. Flamheads are there. Engaging the anti-tank and catching a pretty bad position there. Very nice sort of response there. Though the Flamheads are taking quite a bit of damage. Veterans who won though. 11 kills for the fatherland.
Send your orders.
Grabbing the anti-tank gun there. Reasons though getting slightly singed while doing so. What's that smell? Bacon? No, Joe. Oh. More air reconnaissance. It really sort of does just use air reconnaissance pretty consistently. I mean, thumbs up to Vodka Company for that. Thumbs up to him for that one. Certainly allows him to use his Shermans a bit more intelligently. Let's see though what he's planning up north here. Panther, Flamheads operating in the south. Got a bit of infantry. Orbison moving ahead, catching the lieutenant there. Sherman moving down to maybe sort of crush them. I mean, if you can get rid of those Orbison, that would be a huge thing there for them because those are definitely rather aggressive. In the south, the Flamheads are full to the Panther. They're operating. Still planning to send on the fire from the Shermans. Bulldozer Sherman, though, hasn't really seen a lot of action lately. Oh, there he goes, finally moving ahead again. I mean, he's pretty passive for a time there, despite, you know, being able to, I think, do some consistently good damage there. There's a German infantry. He needs to pull back one Sherman there, taking heavy damage from the Panther and the Panther Rex. Noting probably Vetchi 2 there for Paulus's Panther.
Armor ready. Men, eyes on back to full strength. Ready, set. On your feet.
I do think at times though Paulus could stand to be a bit more aggressive versus Vodka Company, and similarly a Vodka Company could try something more aggressive. But at the same time, they're clearly wary of each other. They're not taking the other opponent lightly, so I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why they're not being too aggressive either. I mean, they're making some pushes here and there, but they're careful not to overcommit, for example, so they lose a lot of units. Boopchap goes off, that kills the Major and one of his assistants, leaving only poor Bobby left. Jump has running into anything in the center there. Grenades going off there, Bulldozer fires again, gets a kill.
We lost a gun crew.
Lost the anti-tank gun crew, might even lose the anti-tank gun itself. Still on Pioneers there. Oh, wiped by the Sherman. 19 kills. And the south there, folks are going for the point there. I want to rush down and secure the victory point there. Bulldozer Sherman fires at the Panther, and that fails miserably. Second Panther on the way there for Paulus after having lost the Sturm Pioneer squad. Bazooka fire, M10 there, shoots right through the ruins. Both fails though to penetrate the frontal arm of the Panther there. M10 fails to hit this time around. Oh, exactly like the Panther's a small target. There we go, penetrating hit from the M10. Gets the H-Wrap round. Panther fails to hit in return. Bulldozer Sherman shoots. Doesn't do anything really. Unsurprisingly. But again, he's got a lot of armor though, really. In theory, he could just try and rush it in the center because, I mean, if you should notice with the air reconnaissance, he's got no anti-tank there. He's just got the Panthers, in theory, were to swarm it with all the Shermans and the M10, popping the H-Wrap shells on it. He could probably knock out the Panther there. I mean, he'd be aggressive, he might lose some tanks, but I mean, he could basically silence it and probably do some damage to a lot of other units, but it needs to be soon. Because soon, the second Panther hit. They've got smokescreen off here, but he needs to retreat the Lieutenant nonetheless. And there goes second Panther out there for Paulus and the 21st Panzer Division supporting the 17th SS with a Panther battalion. Most likely just a company or two. In the south here though, Captain running into the Flamheads again. Need to get some support down there. We got the second Panther moving down there. First Panther remains ready to push through the centre. Got the M10 rolling down with his 3-inch gun. He could probably be considering another M10. There you go, gets a penalty. Heads up, and the Panther gets off in return. Germany gets a good hit. Almost got the Flamheads there, almost got it. Eventually two though, but there you go. Panther getting the Sherman, need to pull back. Not enough support, not enough support. Where are the others? Where are the others? And there you go, Panther's blocked the retreat path here of the Sherman. Nice counter-attack there, but Paulus punishing Vodka Company for extending a single Sherman there. Almost got the Sturm Pioneers there. Bulldozer Sherman hits ready 2 M10 there with H-Wrap round, but it's too late. It's too late. Retreat path is being overwatched here by the Panthers. Nope, he gets away. He gets away. Damn close though. Damn close. Got a second M10 out there for Vodka Company's about to lose the Bulldozer Sherman if he's not careful. And no, both get away there. Both get away. Pretty lucky engagement. We got a Sherman striking here, going for the orbital down inside the base though with the no high explosive shells though. At the same time we can crush them there. Then again we got the Panthers moving back here. Is he going to go for it? No, he pulled back the Sherman. He pulled back the Sherman. Eventually fired there by the way. Almost got the Sherman there. That's going to be 2 armoured losses there for Vodka Company versus Paulus, who make, I think, great use of this Panthers together. Very good work there again. Panthers generally perform the best. Most armour does when it works with something else. In this case, 2 Panthers working together is a pretty powerful tactical force. That is pretty good there for Paulus. And that one's actually close to Vet 23. Again, had, Vodka Company earlier tried to just overwhelm the single Panther while he could, again, say 2 M10s, all the Shermans. I mean, he probably could have knocked it out pretty quickly and just denied it, plus, done a lot of damage to the centre here, the artillery, infantry, half-techs, everything. But instead, he's just been sort of dilly-dallying about there, despite, so much air reconnaissance. He should have a good idea of what his opponent has and hasn't. So, again, I would say that's a bit of a failed opportunity, I think, there by Vodka Company. In the meanwhile, though, Paulus just keeps going for stuff, and he's getting a bit more aggressive on both. I do still think he could, at this point, also be more aggressive. I mean, he's just done a lot of damage. He's got some rather heavy orbital dart in there. He's got 2 Panthers, Flamheads. I mean, he could easily afford to be a lot more aggressive there versus Vodka Company at the moment. He could easily afford to be a lot more aggressive. His opponent now is just down to the Bulldozer Sherman and the 2 M10s. The regular Shermans have been cooked up. Quick retreat there. That infantry gun certainly paying off. One's got 20 kills. Definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. Fixing up the Flamhead. So we got a 50 carbon on the way for Vodka Company. Feels a bit late there. Feels a bit late. Would have benefited, I think, from one much sooner there versus Paulus. Those Flamheads are soon about to hit Vet 22. I mean, it's only rare you see a Flamheads in Company 2 at the moment. And I still wish they just added the regular heads instead. I think that worked a lot better than the Flamheads. But oh well, I digress. Lieutenant here then, Trouble got grenades going off. The Bulldozer Sherman fires. None that really seems to have a huge impact there on the Sturm Pioniere. And the Flamhetzer hits Veteran 2. There we go. Panthers rolling out again. For the fatherland. For the Reich. I mean, he watched him ahead then sort of catch the M10. He could probably knock that one out because it's not, I think, not going to have enough time to react there. So far. Oh, there we go. Spotted it. And there you go. He's seen the prey. He goes ahead. Catches the Sherman as well. Here we got the young M10 there firing at max range. Watch pop HVAP rounds. So pop the HVAP rounds. A lot of M10s here. HVAP. HVAP. Vodka. Increase the penetration in this case though. You get lucky here that at the same time the Paulus is not too wrecked so quickly to pull back the Panthers, but I think the HVAP round here on the M10 would have done a lot more damage for it. And certainly force away the Panthers fast, but also give them a bit more experience. There you go. Panther takes several hits from the M10s. But no, what he did, he just recklessly charged them in. He sort of had intelligence on the situation, moved ahead, then engaged as much as possible at max range. And then when things certainly turned out to be not good, he pulled back the Panthers. That, I think, sort of from Paulus's aspect, a very sort of tactically sound engagement, very tactically sound. And he did gain some experience from obviously his opponent did, but I mean, if he can get just that Panther, for example, to Veteran 3, that's going to be great. Partly because Veteran 3 and the Panther's pretty great, but also, as Orbital Commander S, he gets Veteran 4 and Veteran 5 afterwards, which is really great. We got more steel opponents there for Paulus. In the south there, Captain hiding out. Victory points wise, they're sort of bleeding out his opponent now slowly. We got Orbison hiding all the way up there. We got the Bull Sherman supporting. Lieutenant hits a booby trap. Got Orbison moving ahead. They're straight into the Bulldozer Sherman. Oh, half the unit gone. Half the unit gone. Vodka Company might finally be able to get vengeance for all the men lost. He's trying grenades. He's trying everything to get them wiped, but he doesn't quite pull it off. There we got the Veteran 2 Panther moving up there. And now he's actually splitting up the Panthers again. This is where things get a bit more risky there for Paulus. That's where things get a bit more risky. I mean, if either Panther now gets sort of cut off and sort of swarmed by M10, for example, that could very quickly be a huge loss there for him. On the other hand, Vodka Company splitting up his M10s as well, rather than operating them in wolf packs to sort of just, again, try and deal the single Panthers. So that's a bit more risky as well there for Vodka Company. Storm Pioneer is going to support the Panther here. At least, again, he's not operating one Panther completely unsupported. Though, again, the other one in the south was unsupported. But at least it used it only defensively, it seems, before. Now joining them up in the north with infantry. There's a lot of sort of thinking on between these players, sort of trying to position for the best attack before then actually making the moves. Trying to figure out how the other one is going to do their things. And there you go. M10 Panther going to be engaging. Storm Pioneer over the Panther. There we go. Flanks behind the M10. In this case, Paulus basically has initiative in this game. There goes second Panther arrives. Boulder Shan moving up again. The other M10 just is nearby. There we go. Veteran 3 on the Panther. Increased rate of fire. M10 gets knocked out. Veteran 2 on the other Panther. In south, their troops being pushed back. They're pretty nasty engagement there again. Vodka Company needs to be careful how he positions his units again. Again, with the M10s, they just need to work together in groups because versus Panthers, a single M10 is going to not really be good. Versus a Panther, again, needs to work in groups, needs to basically also pop, HVAP as soon as he can. He just needs to aim for maximum damage. Particularly once he hits Veteran 3 again, this is going to be really great. But just, okay, in this case, he's going for Jackson. That's, I think, be a good choice. Panther then engaging the Bulldozer Sherman. Flamhead's moving up support. Bit risky here though. I mean, he's technically sending in without any support. M10 sending up there with the shoot. Gets off a few hits on the Panther, but none which actually penetrate the armor or even hit. Still, Vodka Company's man to gain a big 2-point lead over Paulus. He's actually got most of the map as well, so I mean that's pretty good there. And that's despite Paulus again having so many veteran Panthers, though infantry support wise is beginning to run out a bit, but at the same time, to an extent, I think can be explained by Paulus, I think, being a bit too passive at times. But at the same time, he's not being... Well, he could be attacking more, but at the same time, it's not just being a complete, lone about. He's not just saying about doing nothing at all. I mean, there is some positioning and some preparations going on. And at least he's not, being completely inactive. But there you go, we got the Jackson on the scene with its 90mm gun. We got the Sherman tank here for the centre, going for the support weapons, wiping out the light infantry guns. A huge loss there to Vodka Company, denying him his artillery. Still Company's taking losses. In the south here, the Jackson being pushed back here by the Panther Flammetzer combo. Second Panther half 8 to eventually 3. And he actually ends up calling in a King Tiger. 2 Panthers and a King Tiger. One of them eventually 3, the other one close to eventually 3. You don't see that very often. You do not see that very often in Company of Heroes. But I do think it's also due to the party getting more players, just trying to make Panthers work, in particular for the Upper Commander West, and sort of having some success with it. And I think that's sort of be a bit of a meta change. Then that certainly requires some adaptation from allied players to deal with. But 2 Panthers and a King Tiger. I mean, no matter how you look at that one, either Paulus did something really, really right, or Vodka Company screwed up badly at some point if his opponent can get 2 Panthers and a King Tiger. But there you go, Panther engaging here. The M10s get spotted there by the infrared half-track. King Tiger moving through the south. Certainly some duels going on here. Up north, John Pioneers versus Sherman, almost annihilated there in a huge puff of dirt. I mean, his opponent does also have a sizable armoured force, though not quite so much durability, though it does have some firepower, but the problem is a lot of it is anti-infantry specifically. Steel Empire versus Lieutenant going out in the open. King Tiger turns, shoots, and misses. Fritz, we're supposed to be the best. Aim and hit, damn it. There we go. Almost got the lieutenant there. Almost. Almost. Now the booby trap, right from moving into that. Small chance of a wipe there, I think. And kaput. Yes, utterly annihilated there by the booby trap. He really needs to get a minesweeper up there. I mean, at this point, he really should be learning that Paulus just knows how to use booby traps, which is also great. I mean, so many players neglect booby traps. But at the same time, I would say, again, one of the issues there when he feels defensive is just, I mean, he hasn't really used his orbital gun very aggressively. He's just used to defend the northern victory point for, like, I don't know, 20 minutes now, if not 30. Preparing, I think, for a big assault in the south. Panther just hanging about in the north. Note it's the less veteran one, whereas the more veteran one is with the King Tiger and the Flammetzer. They even got assault engineers out for Vodka Company with BARs. Getting flamethrowers as well there. King Tiger moves ahead to support the Shion Pioneers southern push. Others just hanging back there. Again, it's defensive player from Paulus. Defensive, cautious, calculated. And to an extent, Vodka Company is as well doing the same. Just with less success at times. There you go, rushing forwards the Bulldozer Sherman. Quickly pushing back the Sturm Pioneers with raw force, but of course we've got the King Tiger in reserve. Turns its 88mm gun on their assault engineers and misses again. Shoots, misses again. M10 moving down, need to get the Jackson down there as well, I think to have a really good chance of this King Tiger. Gets a penetrating hit, they're almost reaching 3. No HVAP, no HVAP. Jackson shoots, bounces. M10 bounces with the next shot. Panther going up the Jackson there. Good response there. Almost 24. Need to pull back the Jackson. Need to pull it back. Bazooka sneak up, they're getting suppressed there. M10 shoots, fails to penetrate. Veteranly form the Panther, increasing range and line of sight. There shoots. Several shots either fail or to penetrate or hit. King Tiger going after the Bulldozer Sherman. Doesn't get off a shot, misses it. Mechanized opening up there for Paulus, of course, just ease up repairs. He's barely got any infantry left, but he's got a lot of armor. I mean, again, he's got a massive armor advantage at this point, though. I really think just Paulus could just crush Vodka Company if he wanted to. I mean, again, he's got 2 Panthers, a King Tiger, and a Flamhead. So again, one of the Panthers is veteran 4. I mean, if he just went in, they just crushed Vodka Company's center. I think he could do so pretty easily because Vodka Company just does not have the volume of anti-tank fire in that regard. You know, one of his bigger issues was actually a compositional one, and he focused too much on just murdering infantry and didn't bring up enough anti-tank. Looks like he's going into push though. King Tiger, Panther side by side. North 2nd Panther waiting with some infantry. Assault is moving ahead here into the King Tiger's line of fire, and the punishment is immediate and resolute. M10 moves it straight in front of everything, plus the captain. He's flanking with the bulldozer Sherman. He probably should be flanking with the tank destroyers. I mean, the bulldozer Sherman can take more hits. The M10 can't. There you go. The Jackson lands a good hit. Veterans who won. At which point it's time for some HVAP rounds. Basically, note they improve not just penetration on the Jackson, but also damage. That's really what you want. Up north there, again, another push there for the point, but this time he actually brought minesweepers, but there was still the orbitals that are nearby on watch. Still victory point watch. He does have the lead here with Paulus, so again, I feel it's being too passive, perhaps too cautious. I mean, if Vodka Company's better understood how to exploit that, he probably could have a, I think, easier time of this, rather than just an opponent with 2 Panthers and a King Tiger by now. Almost got the heads. The M10 goes in. Can he get the kill? And misses, but there he goes straight into the Panther and the King Tiger, and the M10 goes up. Jackson's shoot failed to penetrate the armor of the Panther. That was definitely not a good move. He's Jackson, though. He's veterancy too. That's good. But again, HVAP rounds. HVAP. Remember to use it, Vodka. It's one of those really underestimated abilities on the American side, I feel. Mines down there to defend the northern victory point. We've got the Orbital hiding up there. Note he shifts position from whenever they've been reeled to ensure his opponent can't guess where they are at times. That's a sharp move there by Paulus. That's a very sharp move there. And now, it kind of looks like he's preparing for a big assault there again. 2 Panthers now and a King Tiger. Is he finally going in for the kill here against Vodka Company's just going to keep milling about. But there you go. Panther's going in. He's going on the offensive. It's Blitzkrieg time. Deutschland Day. Anyway, it's going in there. Sherman there being overwhelmed by the Panthers. He is swinging hard for Germany. Vodka Company trying to react to this, but it's simply happening too fast at the pace now. The Panthers are overwhelming him. He just does not have enough firepower. The Jackson can't do enough here versus the Panthers. Apparently, in this case, Paulus again being the prudent, cautious player, immediately pulls back. We've got a Sherman here tying up for the centre, demolishing some of his elements here. Another M10 out there. Panthers pulling back here. Might have bought himself some time with that and saved his Jackson, but needs to fix up the Jackson quickly. Flamheads are pushing back Southern troops. There you go, King Tiger, Panther going straight here for the bulldozer Sherman. Very close to 55 on the Panther. Very close. M10 moving up.
We're losing a capture point.
Actually, that proceeds and weapon range, not a line of sight. That's 25. Mistake there previously. My mistake. Laying down mines here, defending.
Crew ready.
Jump on into 5. We got Rifleman, the Echelons, Assault Engineers here. We got the Flamheads at halfway to Veterans in 3. M10 rolling about. They can soon go for another one. You know, another one means he actually has the first one alive. He's quickly making nasty encounters there with Paulus's Panthers. Very nasty. Well, it would be great if the Vodka Company could get his Jackson to eventually flee, but still, he needs to remember to use HVAP rounds. Right from there, smoke screening there against the Flamheads. The problem is they're still standing in the fire, and that's AoE damage, but it's lower time, so that's less good there. But still pushes back the Flamheads there. Bazooka fire against it. Got the M10 rolling up. Not fully repaired, but rushes in and can call in another one now. And he immediately does so. We got the German counterattack they're going in. The Panthers, including one pretty much ace level, the other one close to the veteran level for the Upper Commander West. There go, rolls ahead. Armour following up to support the King Tiger in this case. There we go, veteran D5 on the Panther. King Tiger supporting, sweeping away the infantry. I mean, honestly, could just move in and finish off his opponent. But there you go, he finally pops HVAP rounds on the Jackson. But need to build some distance there. Distance, too late. But there you go, gets 53 but gets knocked out. Panthers continuing ahead, the ambulance in trouble. M10 counterattacking into the King Tiger. Panthers could also probably try to deal with this. There we go. M10 down, complete annihilation here for Vodka Company's armoured forces, down to a bulldozer Sherman and an M10 which can't fire anyways. And of course, we also got a King Tiger here, which is sending up from there. Go with this, Vodka Company, this renders game over. GG, a long, brutal battle with a lot of armor skirmishing here between the two players. Both players sort of being defensive, more calculated about each other, no sort of reckless attacks there. But at the same time, I think the issue for Vodka Company was in part some tactical misdecisions again at St. Times, splitting up as M10s, but also at times, despite all the reconnaissance, not realizing when he has an opportunity to just crush Paulus' undernumbered tanks there, allowing him to actually build up larger number of tanks, at which point Vodka Company really can't do anything. So that's, I think, some issues there in temperament and, well, tactical position there by Vodka Company that really cost him the game here. Had he done anything a bit better, they probably could have crushed Paulus again, denied him the ability to get a Veteran 5 Panther, for that matter, second Panther, and for that matter, King Tiger. So there are some things to consider. Paulus, I think, to play it well. That was a bit of irregularity, but at the same time, just used it defensively, perhaps not feeling he wants to abuse it, I don't know, but that was definitely something that didn't have much an effect as it could have had. But either way, they still make good use of the armor. He worked them together, all with infantry. Again, that's how you do it. You also make good use of the Sturm Pioneers in the early game. I mean, overall, he played pretty well. I think there's a lot there from overcoming those players to learn from him here. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send in a replay and some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Lynching. Cheers. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers.